The movie begins by explaining that some music is so powerful that it starts to attract souls. It can even pull souls from the future and past. Along with that, it also attracts evil souls. Finally, in the opening scene of the movie, we see a wounded boy named Sammy entering a church with a guitar in hand. He is badly injured, and the people in the church are worried seeing him. The priest also starts praying for him. The priest tells Sammy to give up music, and the demonic forces that are behind him at this time will leave him. To know what happened to Sammy at this time, the story goes back one day. Sammy is shown with a guitar in hand, with musicians. Their band makes blue music. This music or song has very emotional lyrics. The music is made in such a way that not just people, but even souls get lost in understanding the emotions well. Sammy's dad absolutely does not like this passion of his. It is revealed that Sammy's dad is none other than the church priest shown in the first scene. In the next scene, we see two brothers named Smoke and Steak. They have a lot of money, which they looted from a very big gangster. Despite having so much money and being powerful, people were not respecting them. This was because they were from the black community. Anyway, upon arriving in this city, they bought a factory location at an expensive price from a white man. They wanted to build a nightclub there for the people of their community. They also needed someone to play songs in this club. They went to the station, and Sammy's voice and his band's music attracted them. They asked Sammy's band to perform in their club. After leaving here, they also hired two Chinese people who had a restaurant. Smoke and Steak wanted these two to manage all the food and drink arrangements in their club. After this, Smoke goes to meet his wife. Smoke's wife practiced voodoo magic. Because of this, Smoke had started living away from his wife. Even after meeting after so long, they start arguing about this very thing. His wife tells him that they survived World War I because of her voodoo magic. Hearing this, Smoke says, "Okay, if your magic was so powerful, why couldn't our daughter be saved?" Hearing this, Smoke's wife falls silent. But she sees that Smoke was still wearing a pendant she had given him. Because of this, she calls him Love. The scene cuts, and we are shown a wounded, strange man. His condition was such that it seemed he had escaped from someone's cruelty. He hides in a couple's house, and after a short while, some vampire hunters come to that couple's house. But the couple lies to the vampire hunters to save that man, saying that no one has come to our house. After the vampire hunters leave, the man who came to their house attacks the boy, and he drinks some of his blood too, after which we came to know that the boy had also become a vampire. His wife screams loudly seeing him, and the scene cuts right here. The scene cuts, and we are shown Smoke and Steak again. Their nightclub is now fully decorated and built, and today's their opening night. Smoke was very strict about his things. He had also told his guard that no one would enter without a ticket or with a low-price ticket. While opposite to him, Steak's opinion was that this club should be like paradise for their community. They will come to rest a little after their tiring day. If they give less money, it's okay. It is shown that on the very first day, their nightclub was a full success, because a lot of people had come here. Sammy now starts his performance. People get lost in it. And now we see souls also getting attracted and coming here because of his music. Not only this, but those three vampires have also arrived here, in which earlier a vampire had come and turned the couple into vampires. As vampires, they could not go inside the club without permission. When they asked for permission, Smoke refused them, because the vampire was white, and white people did not think well of their community. Now Smoke was taking revenge on them, although the vampire also said that they had a lot of money. He said he only came here attracted by this song, and he would spend a lot of money here too. When Smoke remained firm on his decision, these three vampires went outside and started singing. After some time, it is shown that inside, Smoke and Steak get into a fight with their friend Mary. Mary's mom had raised these two. In anger, she left the club where the three vampires were. The female vampire tries to talk to Mary and says that let us get entry into the club. We have these gold coins that we will give inside. But Mary found the actions of the first vampire a bit strange here, because upon seeing Mary, water started coming from his mouth. And without wasting time, he also attacked Mary. By biting Mary and drinking her blood, he also turned Mary into a vampire here. After becoming a vampire, she now went near the club. And after getting permission, she also went inside the club. Here, when she started getting close to Steak, She also attacked Steak and drank his blood, and she turned him into a vampire. All this had been seen by Smoke, meaning Steak's brother. He shoots Mary to save his brother. But Mary leaves from here laughing, as if these bullets have no effect on her. Smoke considered Mary his sister. Seeing this behavior of hers, he became emotional. And for the time being, he got this nightclub evacuated. But then Smoke's wife came here. She told him that Mary has become a vampire. Because of this, the bullets also had no effect on her. Smoke's wife knew all these things because she believed in voodoo magic. We see that when the club's security guard also goes out a little too relaxed, the same vampires attack him and also turn him into a vampire. After this, when he also wanted to come inside the club, he also had to ask for permission. Seeing this, Smoke's wife immediately understood that if he is asking for permission, then he has definitely also become a vampire. This man says, "Okay, if you don't let me in, at least give me today's money." Now, as Smoke puts his hand out to give him his money, this man was about to bite his hand. But to save himself, Smoke fired at him. Inside, we see Steak, who Mary had turned into a vampire. He had now regained consciousness. Before he could attack the people here, Smoke's wife throws garlic juice on him. This causes him a lot of pain. It's to save everyone's lives. Smoke's wife tells everyone that there are many ways to escape from these vampires. To keep them away from yourself, garlic juice can be thrown on them, or garlic can be used. Besides this, if they are to be killed, they can only be killed with silver or wood. And yes, if a person tries to enter your building after getting permission, immediately refuse them. Because humans can enter any building without permission, but vampires cannot. Now she tells everyone inside the bar to eat garlic, so that she can confirm that everyone present here is still human. Now, the scene outside this club is shown. All the people who came to this club, Smoke had sent them out. But after going outside, the vampires attacked them. When many people turned into vampires, they attacked other people like themselves. And almost everyone here turned into vampires in this way. And now these vampires were having a party of their own together, were even waiting for the remaining humans in the club to come out, and when they would pounce on them. Smoke's wife says that to escape from vampires, they will stay in this building all night. At sunrise, all these vampires will disappear from here, because they cannot stay in sunlight. The first vampire comes here and starts persuading Smoke and all his companions. He says that they should also become vampires, because this is the best decision. There is no racism here, meaning there is no concept of black or white. Also, in vampirism, there is no death. Here, another interesting fact about vampires is revealed. The vampire who hunts another human and turns them into a vampire also gets the memory of the previous vampire. In this way, the couple this vampire first attacked were already planning to attack Smoke and Steak. They were going to rob them, because no one in the city could tolerate that black people were the richest people here. He tells them, "Look, humans can't tolerate your progress anyway, so why not become vampires?" In the end, the vampire finally says, "Okay, if not all of you, then give us Sammy." Because Sammy's music has the power to call souls from the past and present here. Now, the Chinese woman who remained, who was running the restaurant here, these vampires threaten her. They say, "We will go to your house and attack your daughter." Hearing this, she gets emotional and threatens to fight them herself. And thus, the vampires get permission to enter this nightclub. Now, the vampires attack all these humans as soon as they enter. In this attack by the vampires, Smoke's wife, the lady who challenged these vampires, and a member of Sammy's band who taught Sammy the blue music, all three are killed. The most emotional death here was Smoke's wife's, because Smoke himself killed his wife. Smoke's brother Steak had attacked his wife. He was starting to turn her into a vampire, before she could become a vampire. Smoke killed his own wife with a wooden stake. Here we see Sammy and his companions trying to escape from these vampires. But the first vampire, whose name is Remick, stops them. On the other side, Smoke starts fighting with his own brother Steak. Here, Remick finally attacks Sammy and his partner. He had bitten Sammy's partner. Sammy's partner tells him, "Forget about me, save yourself and run away from here." It was not easy to escape from so many vampires. All of them were after Sammy. So, to save himself, Sammy hits Remick on the head with his guitar. There was a lot of silver on his guitar, because of which Remick felt a lot of pain, because all these vampires were somehow connected to Remick. That's why all the vampires felt pain. And Sammy got a chance to escape from here. Now we see that Remick was running towards Sammy, and was about to attack him. This time, Smoke came to save Sammy, and he stabbed a wooden stick into Remek's body. All the vampires were shocked by the death of Remek, their leader. And just then, the morning sun also came out. All these new vampires didn't even know that they had to hide before sunrise. So, as soon as the sunlight fell on them, they burned up by themselves. After this, Smoke tells Sammy to quickly run away from here, because he knew that the gangster whose money he had looted at the beginning of the movie, his men would definitely come to attack him. Exactly that happened. A lot of people came here to catch him. Smoke fought alone with his guns and killed all of them. But in response, the other people were also firing. Smoke was badly injured by their bullets. He was taking his last breaths. It is shown that he also remembers his wife and daughter. And just like that, he passes away. Now we see Sammy, who has the head of the guitar in his hand, entering the church, meaning this is the starting scene of the movie. Here we had seen earlier that Sammy's dad, who is the priest, asks him to leave music and pray. But Sammy doesn't do that. He leaves from here with the guitar head. After this, in the movie's post-credit scene, we are shown the time 60 years later. And we see an old Sammy, who still makes that blue music. Sammy was singing this song, and the movie ends just showing this.